This type of shorts is blowing up brand new channels right now. It's those hydraulic press videos where different objects get crushed to test their strength, and they're pulling in millions of views across all platforms. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make these videos yourself without spending a single dollar on any AI tools. First, open ChatGPT and go to Apps. Then click on GPTs to open the Explore page. Search for a GPT called Hydraulic Press and select it, then click Start Chat. Once you're inside, you'll see a button that says Start. Just click on it. The GPT will ask what size hydraulic press you want. We'll start with the first example, which is small, so just type in small. After that, it'll ask which object you want to press, and it'll give you a few ideas to choose from. If you don't like any of them, just type more and it'll generate new suggestions. For this one, I'm going with a smartphone. Send it, and in a moment, the GPT will generate text-to-image prompts along with matching text-to-video prompts for each image. Now this part's important. Select the very first text-to-image prompt because that's your base image. Copy it, then head over to Flow and start a new project. Inside Flow, go to Create Image, set your aspect ratio to 9:16, change the image output to 2, and make sure you're using Nano Banana Pro. Paste the prompt you copied from ChatGPT and hit Generate. Give it a few minutes and you'll get 2 different images. Just pick the one you like, download it, and delete the other one. Now that your base image is ready, click on the plus icon and upload it as your reference image. Then go back to ChatGPT, copy the next text-to-image prompt, paste it into Flow, and generate again. Same thing here. Pick the better image, download it, and delete the extra one. Just repeat that same flow for all the remaining prompts until you've generated every image. Once all your images are ready, we turn them into animations inside Flow, so don't close anything. Open the model settings again, switch the type to video, choose frames, keep the format on portrait, leave the output at X1, and change the model to VEO 3.1 fast. This one uses about 20 credits per video generation. If you ever run out of credits and don't want to pay, you can create multiple Gmail accounts. Each one comes with daily and monthly free credits, and that's exactly what I do. Now you'll see a start frame and an end frame. Click on the start frame and select your first image. Then go back to ChatGPT, copy the matching video prompt for that image, paste it into Flow, and generate. While that's processing, I'm also going to test another model so you can see the difference. I'll switch from VEO 3.1 fast to VEO 3.1 light. Select the second image, paste the same kind of video prompt, and generate again. Let's wait for both to finish. Now take a look. This one is VEO 3.1 fast. And this one is VEO 3.1 light. Both give really nice results, just slightly different from the trending style. So now let's try Kling and compare. For this, I'm using AIcut.pro, but you can also go directly to the official Kling website or any tool that supports Kling. Once you're inside AIcut, go to the Create Video section, change the model to Kling 2.6, upload your first image as the start frame, then paste the same video prompt and hit Generate. It only costs about 2.5 credits, which is actually pretty good. Wait for it to finish, then check the result. Honestly, this one looks really clean. Go ahead and download and save it. Personally, I don't think VEO 3.1 fast looks as good as Kling 2.6, so I'd recommend sticking with Kling. I also prefer VEO 3.1 light over the fast version, so that's another solid option. Now let's go back to the GPT and try the second method. This time we'll choose large instead of small. You'll get the same set of questions, but now with bigger objects. For this example, I'll go with an ATM machine. The GPT will again generate text-to-image and text-to-video prompts, and the process is exactly the same. Copy the first image prompt, paste it into Flow, generate your images, pick the best one, and set it as your base. Then continue copying the remaining prompts, generating each image one by one. Once all your images are ready, you can animate them using Flow again or switch to alternatives like AIcut, Kling's official website, or any other tool you prefer. After everything is generated, just bring all your clips into your favorite video editor, combine them into one full video, export it, and upload it to your channel. And that's it. See you in the next one.